Hi, everybody. What's going on? Hey, hi, everybody. How are you? Greetings. Welcome. Wait, is this British time? No, is that true? It's British time? No way. Hi, everybody. Greetings. Hi, I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna be training with JP. We're gonna be playing with JP on his stream too. So here we go. Let's go. Hi, everybody. How are you? Greetings. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
It is going. Am I too loud, by the way, in your ears? Am I fine?
You're a little loud, but I just turned you down in Discord, so it's no big deal.
Great.
Yeah, you sound fine. Yeah, so cool. So first of all, I'm glad you're still playing this game.
I'm enjoying it.
That's good. That's really good. I'm glad because I think this game is actually a lot of fun, and I have been basically only been playing this game for like a month straight.
I know. I've been watching your tournament.
Oh man.
I saw you fight Nerd Josh on Wednesday, and then I think on Thursday you got the run back and beat him.
Yeah,
so that must have felt good.
That was good. That was good, especially because that matchup sucks so much, and I hate it.
Oh, it's awful for it. Yeah, for Axel versus Pod is terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that I did that. There were some adaptations, and it's I think one of those things that's like you know, I actually went back and watched the matches, and it's one of those sort of case studies where you can be like, yeah, literally watch the matches that you lose and you will improve.
Yeah.
You know, literally just watch the ones where because it's so much easier to watch the ones where you win. But when you watch the ones where you lose and you're like, this is where, you know, I screwed up, and then you literally just take it into games and then apply that, it goes a lot better. So surprise.
I'm sure it felt. I was watching the tournament stream and not your stream when you. Yeah. He came on stream and said, "Oh man, I just lost to Octo," and it's like, fuck, I wish I would have caught those matches.
Yeah, well,
it probably felt really good.
It did feel good especially because Josh is number one. Josh is a good player. Number two, Josh plays literally every fighting game ever. He plays like TMNT tournament fighters and like actively, and like he plays everything. And I've played Josh for like 5 years, and I've never beaten him in tournaments. And this is the only time I've ever beaten him in tournaments. So this was
gotcha.
Yeah, he played Elfelt in Xrd, and that was a nightmare. So yeah. So is this a matchup that gives you trouble? Do you feel, or is this just?
I wouldn't say. I mean, here's my biggest issue with my own skill level in Guilty Gear is I just don't play enough. I play like fair. Maybe 2 hours a day if I'm lucky, right?
That's pretty good.
It's not like the reason that I wanted to fight you is because I know that you will do long sessions and don't mind long sessions of Guilty Gear.
No, not at all. Of course.
And I think that like fighting people online is fine. Yeah. But in a lot of ways, you can actually learn bad habits against bad players.
100%.
And so I have found myself doing that. Like, I also find myself getting lazy against bad players. Like, if one thing works, I'll stop doing it.
Yeah.
Rather than just continuing to do it and let them change. Right. So we'll see.
Sure.
I've hit floor 10 like a handful of times. I think the PC player base is just better.
That's interesting.
PS5.
Yes, I would agree. I mean, if you really want to go hyperbolic time chamber, go on PlayStation and go to Japan.
Go to Japan.
That's where you're gonna start because it's like the inverse. I think there's a lot of really good PC players in NA, but in JP they're like all on PlayStation. So that's always an option for you. But overall, yes, I think you're right. There's a lot of really good players on PC in NA, and I mostly play on PC, mods notwithstanding. But
PC to me, dude, swapping to PC after I don't know, the first month on PS5, it feels like I'm playing a different game. My actual like Totsugeki rhythm is completely off.
Wow.
Because the input is so much faster.
Yeah. Well, they're
so much lower, I should say.
Yeah, there's a few more frames of latency on PlayStation for sure that they've said. Yeah. But I've almost which is funny because it's reversed for me. I've almost exclusively been doing PC. The only time I do PlayStation is when when I do the ICFC tournament, which is run on PlayStation. So yeah. That's so, but it's yeah, it's I think overall, both systems have a good player base. So you know, there's a ton of there's a room. Okay, there's a yeah. There's a ton of options on both. So you know, but yeah. So you don't feel, so this isn't a matchup that gives you trouble at all. This is, you feel pretty confident in this one?
I mean, it depends. I think that pot is in general, like, can be very nasty.
Yeah, for sure.
But in a lot of times I've just started, like, I'll just jump on wake up because I'd rather eat the combo or the air grab than I would the fucking half HP pot buster.
Yeah, you're already like 50 miles ahead of a lot of people when it comes to that regard.
Yeah, and a lot of pots actually go for the pot buster over like the air grab, like they learn pot buster first because it's so much damage, right? It's just an absurd move.
Yeah, it's really rewarding, and it used to, well, so they basically it used to do less damage but come out faster in previous versions,
which is crazy to me.
Yeah, it was a three frame startup move, which means
that's crazy.
Yeah, which means it would beat jabs. So it is no longer as fast, but it is, the damage is such a huge trade-off, and you used to get Oki off it too. You still kind of do, but not nearly as good. Like, you got a safe jump off of it, so you could just loop it over and over again. Like, if the opponent didn't really know how to deal with that, you could just do like pot buster into safe jump, into pot buster, into safe jump, into pot buster, but now because it throws you so far away, it's because it throws you so far away, you can't really do that anymore. Also, did you select Mei because you're?
I did, yeah. I guess I was set up as Soul for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, you want to just go for it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. Okay.
So you're level 1700?
Yeah, so 1783.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I only got to, I think 90 on PS5 and I'm 61 here. So I probably have like maybe 30 hours in this game or 35 hours cumulative.
Okay. Yeah. You get levels way faster once you hit Celestial, so that's another way.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, I could have kept comboing. And then I went for the anchor and paid for it.
Queen of the crop. The wild.
Nice, there you go. You're gonna burst.
Yeah. Evelyn. The wild. Yeah.
Oh.
The wild. Yeah.
Dude, Mega Fist is just scary, man.
Slim Jim. Yeah.
Dude, throwing? I didn't throw for like the first 3 weeks of the game, and Justin was like, you should throw.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I should throw.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wild. Yeah. Avalanche. Queen of the crop.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's one of those ones where I guess I should have perfect guarded against that. Does that still block the knockback or whatever?
No.
Or is that just too far and stun?
It's so FDing Garda still guard crushes you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
So basically,
good to know.
Yeah. So basically, meaty Garda. So if I knock you down and do meaty Garda, you just have to hold it. It's like
just eat it.
Yeah, it's just plus 18, and then you just gotta guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can do to hedge your bets in that situation though, that make it a lot more manageable. But overall, it's just a really good situation for me.
Queen of the crop.
I'm so faithful. And it's the card.
Mega power.
Through the wall. The other thing too is I oftentimes forget how much damage pot is doing.
Yeah.
Until it's like, oh, I went through the wall. Oh shit, I have 10%.
Yeah, he's well, not that surprisingly because he has a big body.
Yeah,
he is an explosive character.
Avalanche! Avalanche! I'm wild, yeah. Cream of the crop.
Okay, so in that
jump there.
Yeah, jump. You can't jump if I. Well, okay. So I'll go over the situations that I can do because you're gonna see me doing Meaty Garda a lot because it's literally the best OP option he has.
Oh yeah.
So if I do Meaty Garda and you're holding up, and the simplest mix-up I can do is Pot Buster, right? Because it's basically it's the same thing as me doing Close Slash. But then if I do 2K2D and you're jumping, it catches your jump start up, and it gets me another knockdown, and I can just keep doing it, right?
Yep.
So if you down back, then you got to hold other mix-up. So it's sort of an RPS situation. There are certain indicators you can go for, like how far am I? Am I close enough to even do Kara Pot Buster after Garda? So it's one of those things where like you sort of have to read how close I am in order to figure out what my best option is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Fight. I'm wild. Yeah. Ooh yeah. Avalanche. When you're down and out. I'm wild. Mega power.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. When you're down and out. I'm wild.
I can push you against the wall.
Yeah.
So most pots right there will let me get the second hit to interrupt them. The fact that you RC'd there is hilarious to me that you can do that.
So because so that's basically what I used to do there with when YRC existed in Xrd is any move with armor you could YRC during the startup, and so if people were jumping in, right, you would hit them with the armor hit of Hammerfall, YRC, and then Pot Buster. And now that Slidehead has armor, it didn't used to. You can kind of do the same thing, but it's with 50 meter instead of 25. But it's still, I think, kind of worth it just because it does so much damage.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah. Put that thing down. Cream of the crop. I'm wild. Yeah. Yeah.
I went for the grab. You're playing so defensive all of a sudden.
Yeah, I usually when I feel like I'm blocking too much, I start to assume that they're gonna grab.
Yeah.
I'm wild. Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah. Avalanche. I'm wild. Yeah. Cream of the crop. Juicy snap. Never gonna make me fight. Turn of the fight. I'm wild. Yeah.
There's the
crop. Turn of the fight.
I definitely think this. I'm not used to the stick sensitivity.
Sure.
Even after playing so long.
Sure.
I'm down back. There's no way I'm down up. But if I went back and watched the replay, I'd definitely hit up for a split second.
Sure.
On wake up there.
Yep.
It happens so often.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, if you ever want, because you're using a arcade stick, right?
Yeah, I've got a combo.
Okay. Sometimes what people like is they like a tension spring on the stick with a little higher tension on it, and that can help with if you feel that the stick is too sensitive. I used to do that. I had I want to say a 2-pound that I really like. It helped me not press like in certain directions that I would accidentally do.
Yeah. When you're down and out, I'm wild. Yeah. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. I'm wild. Yeah. I'm wild. Ooh, yeah. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Avalanche, turn of the fight.
I always fuck up because you can't dive in on that, and so I just try to double jump it.
You can try double jumping. The other thing you can try doing is you can just jump airwalk it, and that sort of gets rid of its usefulness because it eats the 3 hits.
Yeah, I always forget about the air block situation on it.
Yeah. So that's like optimal punish for burst.
RC.
Yeah. But just
pop buster.
Just jump pop buster. It's actually because in previous versions you could throw bursts.
It would just like ignore the burst and throw.
You just throw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was like the ultimate disrespect if you did that because you had to sort of know that they were gonna do it.
Right.
But yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Turn of the fight. Yeah.
2S is super
Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Get it definitely going in.
Oh, that was bad range.
Avalanche. Yeah. I'm wild. Avalanche. Avalanche.
So that's an angle, right?
Yes, it's 45 degrees.
That was fast.
Yeah, so because I know you like to jump, that now
you can just start grabbing me.
Yeah, it's an option for me now.
I'm wild. Turn of the fight. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Turn of the Yeah. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Turn of Well, look at
Oh, that went back towards him.
Avalanche.
So now that I have, whenever I have 15 meters, I know. Yeah, well now, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because that is a really good option versus pot because I actually can't really do a ton.
Except for that when you have meter.
When I have meter, but even Heat Knuckle is blockable now, so you didn't used to be, but now that it is. There's not a whole lot I can do, so that is not a bad option. I can Heat Knuckle because it will put you in Guard Crush, but and if you are high enough, if I Heat Knuckle you at like the very top range of it, it'll I can get a grab Pop Buster confirm. So yeah, it's a little bit of a scary option, but not as scary as it used to be. So.
Oh, is that where it was? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get the rematch option. We don't have to constantly do this. I'll do it after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mega power.
Yep. I went to jump and it was too late.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Octo, what have you done?
Wait, what happened?
I've never seen someone. I was just gonna wait to jump on it.
I'm wild, yeah. Cream of the crop. Yeah. Mega power. Yeah. I'm wild, yeah. Mega power. Mega power.
That's confirmed, right? No matter what.
So, what?
If you hit with that, it's gonna be a pop buster.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's always. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get hit by Garda, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. You want to remake the room?
Do I need to remake it or can I do it while I'm here?
Can you check room settings if you can change it to rematch? Because that would be tight.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's so nice. You used to have to remake the room to do that. That's actually really convenient. Oh my god, something I like about the lobbies in this game. That's insane.
I think I set it to 5.
That's fine. Do that. But yeah, if I hit you with Garda, that's guaranteed pop buster. You can't do anything about that. You can burst, but that's not it.
Sure.
When you're down and out, I'm wild, yeah. Yeah. Cream of the crop. Mega power.
Is there any? Can you just do that every time? Even if like someone couldn't jump right there, so I just have to eat those combos.
You don't have to eat the combos, but it's I'm putting you in an RPS situation. So basically,
you're either gonna pop buster or do the combo.
Well, I mean they're gonna pop buster or go low, or I could also do a mid too. I could do like close slash afterwards.
Right.
Mega power. Cream of the crop. Yeah. I'm wild. Avalanche. I'm wild. Cream of the crop.
Oh, I stopped.
Yeah. So if I knock you down with 2D. And I'm almost always gonna go for meaty Garda every single. Oh really? That's weird. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it was. What the hell?
Let me see if there's a room settings I can check. View room settings.
I definitely set it to be.
Oh. Do you have it should be rotation rule. Should change.
Oh no, I didn't hit apply regulation.
There you go. There you go.
That's what it was. Now there you go.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so
I didn't know there was an application or whatever.
Yeah, no worries. So basically the important thing to remember is that meaty Garda is just so plus. But you have to mix up what you're gonna do on the block because it's just so advantageous.
Right.
Put that thing down. Cream of the crop. I'm wild. Definitely Slim Jim.
Oh, I was trying to make sure he didn't air grab me.
Yeah. So there's certain points, especially in like so the important thing to know is after Zemkin 6P, I don't get anything. It's just OP. There you go.
Slim Jim. When you're down and out. Cream of the crop. I'm wild, yeah. Step out of it. Dumb wild, yeah. Dumb wild, yeah.
The old Mega Fisto into bounce Mega Fisto. That was the first thing that tilted me in this game a long time ago.
Oh, Mega Fist? Yeah. It's
actually like, it's so fucking strong.
It is. It's really strong. To be fair, Mega Fist is really good in this game. Like 10 times better than I was previously.
Dumb wild.
Yeah.
Avalanche. Dumb wild. Yeah. Cool the carpet. Mega power. Mega power.
Oof, oh, that's dead.
I'm down. Cool the carpet. Mega power. Avalanche. Mega power. Cool the carpet. Cool the carpet. Avalanche. Yeah. Cool the carpet.
So that is probably Pot's scariest mix-up, is if I have 50 meter and I hit you with Garda and you block, it's like...
confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but it is a 50-50. I hate that term, but it's a high-low that is incredibly rewarding for Potemkin on if he confirms it. Like, he gets an insane amount of reward off of that if he guesses, if you guess wrong.
Cool the carpet. Yeah. Put that thing down. Cool the carpet. Mega power. Yeah. Put that thing down.
Even, I hate how fast the fucking throw is, man.
Yeah.
2 frames.
2
Crazy.
frames. 2 frames.
Yeah. Yeah. Avalanche. Dumb wild. Yeah. Avalanche. Yeah. Cool the crop. Put that thing down. Mega power.
Was that an overhead?
Yeah.
Or was I just blocking?
Garda?
No, when you first started that combo. Was I just down up right there?
Which one?
I don't. Whenever you started the combo there, not before the last hit, right before.
I'm not sure. I don't actually.
Yeah.
Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight turtles. Make that critical.
Whoops, that was bad.
Avalanche, put that thing down.
Ah, that's so fast.
That was the actual
turtles.
weapon fix the first.
When you're down and out. And I'm like.
God. I can't believe that weapon.
Mega power.
Oof, I was down up there.
Yeah.
I just need this down back more.
Yeah, it's you just gotta block Garda. The reward I get for
it's crazy.
It's insane. I get a pop up like guaranteed.
Mega power. Mega power. Cool the carpet. Avalanche. Yeah. Cool the carpet.
See, so in that situation, after I do Garda BRC forward like that, I can either go 5K, which is I think a 10 frame startup, so either you have to down back and then I continue pressure, or I do tap dust, which because you're in BRC lets me combo. Normally I wouldn't be able to combo that.
Yeah, I figured the burst bait was coming.
Cream of the crop.
It's down back.
So that's that mix-up. It's either high or low, and because it becomes a blue beat, which means it's not a real combo, but because of the way that the mechanics in this game work, it actually does become a real combo. The scaling is just super high.
Avalanche! Mega power! Well, look at this!
Got it. Any fucking hit of that confirms, I'm just right back in it.
Yeah!
I just go right back to hell.
Yeah. So with meter, Pot's mix-ups become very, 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 very scary and really rewarding.
Yeah.
The one thing that you definitely have, though, is you have better air to ground and air to air than Pot does.
Never know, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
You're using 2S really well to poke me out. I think, yeah, that is an option that I can't really deal with that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's just like May's bread and butter in a lot of ways.
Juicy snap. Never know, baby. Fight. When you're down and out, I'm wild, yeah.
Well, it did because I went to throw when I wanted to burst.
Oh shit, yeah.
My stick execution is pretty bad.
That's okay. It takes.
Because I never played on a stick prior to this.
Yeah.
Oh really? Do you like it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I never played fighting games prior to this at all. This was my first one ever.
Nice.
Slim Jim. Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah. Yeah. Avalanche. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Think that kills? Yep.
If not, I had 100 meter.
Right.
Yeah, you can continue it after that.
Yeah.
I was down back.
Mega power. Mega power. I'm wild.
That was the right way to down.
Avalanche. Turn and fight.
Yeah, so the thing is, at that range, if you're doing slow dolphin like that, or H-dolphin, I can
it's
kind
gonna be awful. You just block it.
Yeah, because I can throw it 2D, because Pot's 2D is so good, it just covers that.
Right.
I'm wild. Avalanche.
No.
Juicy snap. Never know, baby. Fight. Yeah.
That's also a really good option.
My third timing is terrible.
Mega power.
That was chip, right? Or did I hit up right
I think
there?
you were hitting up.
Happens way too much.
I'm wild.
Yeah. Jumping versus Pot in that situation is, I mean, it's good.
Terrifying.
Like, yeah, it is terrifying.
Mega power. Yeah. I'm wild. Cream of the crop. When you're down and out. I'm wild. Yeah.
Oh, that's death. I was already mid-dash.
Yeah. The nice thing about Gigantor, that move, is because it has a hitbox around you. If somebody's coming in on you, even if they, even if they don't hit the wall, they still get.
Right.
Slim Jim. Turn to the fight. Slim Jim. When you're down and out. Yeah. Avalanche.
No one to back off.
Avalanche. Woo. When you're down and out, mega power. I'm wild. Yeah, turkey.
Down back.
So then it becomes sort of that like, you know, now that I'm you wanting to down back, because I'm doing Garda so much, now I can sort of switch it up, right?
Right.
When you're down and out. Yeah. Avalanche. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Queen. Well, look at that.
Oh, what? Oh, I guess you had already bounced. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wild. Avalanche. I'm wild. Yeah.
Well, that was me down up and.
Yep. Yeah. So in that case, that's why it's really scary. That mix-up because it's so hard to react to. It's so fast. It's fast and I get a huge amount of damage on it.
Avalanche! I'm wild, yeah! Avalanche!
You have not gotten hit by like a single slide head.
Yeah!
I think that's the one thing that most pots do, right?
Slide head? Yeah, well, it's good when you're at full screen. Full screen slide head is just like an option to do.
Well, I mean, if you confirm anything and knocks them down, you just dash across screen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn it, it was Slim Jim! Cream of the crop. Mega power! Avalanche! Yeah! Mega power!
Yeah.
Mega power! Juicy snap. Never gonna beat me. Yeah.
I went for the throw, but you jumped.
Well, I was doing Mega Fist back. So Mega Fist back is like such a good.
It's so safe.
It's really it's +4 on block, so it's very good. Something that I think is really good is jump H. Your jump H is like really that is like really strong.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I can't really contest it in the air. Like that.
That's the jump in for sure.
Well, look at the avalanche!
Woo. Yes, that's not what I was thinking in that situation. Maybe I can JP to jab you out, but it doesn't work well.
I'm wild, yeah!
Oh, I should have kept going there.
I'm wild, yeah!
I figured that was coming. The second I saw the burst, I thought, well, I'm grabbed.
The PRC, yeah. I can jump throw, but that does more damage, I think.
Yeah!
Ooh, there you go. late there. That's why you're able to jump out of that. Normally, if you try and
I started to stay, yeah.
Yeah, normally if you try and jump that, you'll get hit.
Slim Jim. Avalanche. Yeah. Well, look at this. Queen of the crop. Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Yep. So there, although I think I got chipped.
Yes. Something I think would benefit you a lot is when you're in those pressure situations, using YRC is really strong.
Yeah, my YRC usage and my faultless defense usage is very low.
Sure. They're both just really good options.
Yeah.
They're both really strong defensive options, especially because YRC only goes meter, and you get meter pretty quickly in this game.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Down back.
I'm wild, yeah. Jump them out of it. Yeah. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was my biggest weakness, was missing down. Yeah. 2H, yep.
Another move you might want to think about incorporating in is slide. I think 3K. It's a pretty good move.
That? Or do you mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at close range,
There's
but
a
like
combo that I think it's like that, or maybe it's. Is it? It's that right there.
Yeah.
That's like a 2-hit combo.
Yeah, it just gives you a free knockdown, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't hit those buttons much because I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's so like strike and heavy strike are so Chutsugeki based.
Yes, very much so.
Well, look at this. Queen of the crop. Queen of the crop.
That's that mix up. That's really scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah. Yeah. Queen of the crop.
So bad at
I went for heavy dolphin. It was the slowest dolphin in the world.
Well, because you had the because you had the RC slowdown on you.
Yeah. Well, that was also heavy as well. Just the added.
Queen of the crop. Yeah. Right now. Tonight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Basically, when I do PRC in neutral like that, it's just I'm trying to press my advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
You can jab out of it.
Yeah. Avalanche. Someone. Yeah. Turn. I'm wild. Yeah.
Oh, that happens so much to me when I'm overhead people and I try to burst out of shit.
Yeah.
I always forget there's like a vertical leap that the character will do that'll just ignore whatever they just got hit by.
Yeah. So my suggestion would be if you're counter hit 6P, wait until they do something afterward. Well, especially for Pot, because Pot does not get a combo after counter hit 6P. He's one of the few characters that all he gets is OP. He can't get anything else off of it.
Mega power. Mega power. No, well, look at. I am queen.
Is guarded guaranteed to get a sweep? Yes. If you're close enough. For the most part, like this.
Mega power. Avalanche.
I should have punished that.
Queen of the carpet. I'm wild. The cream of the crop! Avalanche!
Whoa, nice.
Oh, double KO.
Yeah, double KO.
I'm wild, yeah! Break it out!
God, that grab is just insane. Reach-wise.
Knuckle? Yeah, the only problem is that it is blocking.
Slim Jim. Avalanche!
Oh.
I'm wild! Mega power! Yeah!
Might not kill.
No, I think it will. Yeah, I had like a slip. I have like 5%
but
left.
the problem is it scales, especially after RC, it scales like mega hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and with guts on top of that, it sometimes when you see it and you're like, oh, this is gonna kill, it does like maybe damage or something.
Queen of the carpet. Well, look at that! Jump them out of it! Yeah! Turn to the spot! I'm wild! Yeah! Yeah! Turn to the fight! Yeah! Mega power! Queen of the carpet. Yeah! Turn to the fight! Yeah! Yeah! Queen of the carpet. Damn it, it was Slim Jim! The Queen of the carpet! Damn it, it was Slim Jim!
Oh, that's still, I hit the downward on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's
a pretty tricky jump. Like, you'd think it would be easy, but it's a little tricky.
It's not, because it's such a slow-moving projectile that you're not, like, the angle gets a little longer.
You really don't like to be thrown there.
No, especially just because it sets up for more shit.
Yeah.
I also like to use, burst early. Well, relatively early. Because, because that way it lets you get it back.
Yeah. Break it out.
So this is that mix up. Like, so if I go high, I get wall break. If I go low, I get wall break.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Jump them out of it.
Should have gone for it.
Mega power. I'm wild. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Mega power. Slim Jim.
Oh. Nope, that's done.
Yeah.
Is that an immediate hit no matter what?
So
it's like super low frame, right?
Yeah, so in that situation, if I'm in that situation, if I could have killed because I have 100 meter, but if I pop buster in the corner and you're like not in danger of dying anytime soon, I can set up a guaranteed Garda, which really sucks. It basically puts you in that situation where it basically puts you in that situation where you have to block high or low again. But I have to do like a micro walk for it.
Too quick on my nonsense.
Mega power when you're down and out.
Oh, I thought I hit that.
Queen of the carpet. Devil and Slim Jim when you're down.
Oh.
If I would have air dashed forward, it probably would have hit you on the overhead.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jump them out of it. Yeah. Devil and Slim Jim. The wild, yeah.
Oh no, I'm in the corner.
Woo.
Well beat Electro Wall? No, I think I would still get hit by it.
By what?
I think I can dolphin through it. Or not dolphin,
wait,
Orca.
Yamada? Oh,
yeah.
I don't think you can Goshigawa through it. Because Goshigawa has invincibility on startup, but I think when it's active,
the second hit,
you can still be hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Nope.
Avalanche. The wild. The wild.
Oh, I fucked up. That's my thing is, I'm not smart enough to wait to see what the opponent does. I just do what I'm gonna do in this game, or in fighting games.
That's honestly.
It's just playtime.
It's playtime, and it's what you're comfortable with. You know, listening to your opponent is a skill that I'm still not even that good at, or it takes me a long, long time. I had a friend of mine who was very good at fighting games. He said the best thing you can do is listen. So like, what is your opponent saying to you with what they want to do? And I think the other important thing is not only listening to your opponent, but listening to yourself and seeing like, what do I like to do, right? And then realize what is working and what isn't in that particular game. But of course, you know, the difference between, you know, somebody who is good at fighting games and someone who's really good at fighting games is the speed at which they can do that, right? You know, like somebody who's like a top level player can do it in the span of one round, right? And then somebody who's like pretty good can do it over the span of like a couple games, you know, and so sometimes it takes longer for people to sort of understand what they do versus what their opponent does.
Right now.
Does that jump in? What's your frames on that? Do you know? Is it plus?
Startup? No, it's jump-ins are weird. Jump-ins usually recover when they touch the ground. So you can do it super low to the ground and you'll recover instantly. Well, you still have landing recovery. Every move does, but I think it's the same across everything.
Right.
Wild, when you're down and out.
I went in for the throw and I was conditioned to think, well, here's the burst, so let's block.
Never gonna make me fight.
That's the setup. So basically, because I couldn't kill you, I just did that. I did the walk forward close slash into Garda, and then I did the same mix up again.
Avalanche. Mega power! I'm wild! Yeah!
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I was already in.
Yeah. So, I think 6P is gonna help you a lot because I'm jumping in on you quite a bit. So, but you're jumping and hitting me in the air, which is good. But I think you get more reward off 6P. I don't know if you get like a full combo, but.
It depends where it's at. I think it can lead into stuff.
Yeah. Slim Jim. I'm down! Cream of the crop. I'm wild, yeah!
Oh. I was trying to go for gold.
Slim Jim. Avalanche!
Oh, dead.
You can throw that, I think, if you're that close.
I don't know if I was on the ground yet.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, you might have been.
Oh, you're saying, yeah.
Cream of the crop. Dump them out of it! Mega power! Turn to the fucking
You gotta stop doing that.
Avalanche! Turn to the...
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. So I think instead of when you do Dolphin into RC, instead of backing off, I think you can actually.
Oh, I need to go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's me doing it without like actually thinking about what I want to do with this RC.
Sure,
Just like
yeah.
disconnect. I didn't start doing the RC until this week, so.
Oh, okay, that's understandable.
Most of the time I'd use RC for head like this.
Yeah, sure. That's pretty good.
But it's so much better to do it in the center. Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
You were like a fucking pixel off.
Yeah, so, Garda, the Flame Jet is one big hitbox, and there's no hitbox on it at all until you actually get to Pot's body. So it'll clash with basically everything. It'll clash with supers, it'll clash with, like, you can't really hit him when he's that far away.
Avalanche! When you're down and out! Yeah. Proceeding with mission plan. Go, you gods!
Nice, there you go. It's a good pickup. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm wild! Yeah! Queen of the crop.
Oh, I was up on the last one. I even know the combo, and it's like, I'm gonna dodge it this time.
Yeah! I'm wild! Yeah! Avalanche! Turn! Yeah! Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, so in that case,
the dust was blocked, but you still confirmed, right?
What?
Was that over?
That's over.
Did you commit with the up dust there, or was that just a dust break?
So that was just a tap dust.
Okay, so that means that it's automatically an overhead.
Yes, well, all dust are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, all dust are overheads. So yeah. So I went basically. So in that, the reason why that situation is so good is because it basically lets me do either a 10 frame low or a 20 frame overhead, right? So the trick to blocking that is really to just down back, and then you have to react. See, like that. So
you
either
have to back, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to down back and then just react to the dust, because otherwise, you know, because if you're down backing, if I do the 5K, then I have to do another block strain. It does leave me plus, but it still, you know, doesn't give me nearly as much. Well, it doesn't have any damage, as opposed to, you know, damage and also
right.
Avalanche! Yeah! Yeah! What's that thing now? Mega power!
I was already down up.
Yeah, I thought you were
back.
No, I thought you were first.
Oh.
Yeah, so I slowed it down a little bit.
Some wild! Yeah! Avalanche! Slim Jim. Well, look at her!
Such a bad move against Pot, I feel.
Yeah, it's not that good. Ooh.
Because it's like, all you have to do is just either do the ground slam or the fucking flick, and I can't jump in.
Yeah, flick is very strong against ball.
Against really any projectile.
Well, yeah, any projectile. Because otherwise, the pot would be really, really weak against projectile.
Right.
Yeah, so that cross up, since JH crosses up, if I get the knockdown and I'm really close, I can just do that cross up.
Queen of the crop. Slim Jim. Avalanche. Juicy snap.
The like hand clap thing is so fast.
Yeah, his 6P is very, very strong. He doesn't get a combo off of it like other characters do, but it's still a really useful option.
Yeah.
Mega power.
And 2D is also really strong in this matchup too. Just because it
what you've been doing in the corner.
Yeah, well, it covers that space where you want a Totsugeki.
Right.
It's probably not so good from far, but in that like mid-range where Totsugeki becomes really strong.
Mega power. Avalanche. Queen of the crop. Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Jump.
Yeah.
Turn the fight. Go. Queen of the crop. don't make me fight me, Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So in situations like that, that's just kind of a guess.
Oh, with the burst?
With the burst, but
I mean, I have to. If
yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
that
you're 100% right on that. Like there are certain situations where you're getting better about blocking. Where you just kind of like either have to burst or die, which when you're in that situation, it sucks. But you can also identify where it is on enemies too, on your opponent, and so you know, that'll let you kind of have the same sort of thing.
Goodbye. Turn to the fight. Avalanche.
And even that on block is crazy.
Yeah.
Was gonna try to throw there, but instead,
oh, you got
I wasn't actually looking towards you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm wild. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Yeah. I'm wild. Yeah. I'm wild. Avalanche. Put that thing down. Mega power.
Oh.
Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight. Yeah. Mega power. Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight. Mega power. Watch yourself.
So that's actually something you can throw into your mix every once in a while. If you just go like low and then tap dust, it'll throw people off.
Yeah.
Because it's fast.
Make them back off.
Yeah, it's almost like 10 frames faster than your charge does.
Right.
Cool the carpet. Cool the carpet. Well, look at that. Yeah. Well, look at that.
Does that go full screen?
I don't actually know. It's fast.
I thought it was just like right at the front. Jeez.
No, it goes pretty far.
Cool the carpet. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. The cream of the crop. The mumble of the glory. And that's enough to get you out. It's enough to get you to the boiling point. Yeah. Proceeding with the mission plan.
Yeah, because I can tell you like the jump. You know, that becomes an option for me.
Right. I mean, I may like the jump is like a dolphin likes being in water, you know?
Yeah, true. I mean, it does make sense. Because, I mean, your buttons are just so much better than air.
Yeah. Is that chip? Because I was definitely down back there.
Yeah, it chips pretty hard.
Yeah.
Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight. Put that thing down. Mega power. Overload. Too cautious.
Yeah, so in that case, You know, air throw just loops me again in that same situation.
Yeah.
Mega power! Inbound! Watch yourself! Slim Jim! I am down!
No way!
Into the carpet!
Shoulder charge has 2 hits, right?
No, only one.
Oh, so I hit on the back end, or was I on the wall?
Oh, I was already canceling the Garda, so it just came out because it was already there.
Yeah! Yeah! Cool of the carpet!
Yeah, so the thing you can do versus Garda is if you do block it, I think you can YRC.
Yeah, I honestly... What? Did you back out?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, whatever. We'll get a refresh on the song.
No worries. Yeah, seriously. I'm actually going to change the song because I think I have that selected.
Okay. Yeah, is that in... I guess if you are the first one in the lobby, then it's your setting?
Yeah, if you're player 1. Let's listen
Gotcha.
Let's do a good Xrd song. I have good manners and customs. Anji's theme. Ooh, Fatal Duel's pretty good. Sorry, I'm looking for all the music right now because it's all really good. Ah! No, wait. There we go. We'll listen to the one from the pachinko machine. Here we go. This is the theme song to the Guilty Gear pachinko machine, and it still kicks ass.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I've heard it.
Shotgun and head, it's really good. Choose birthday. No, I'm not listening to Birthday Train. Nobody likes Birthday Train except me.
Well, see. Go, you gods! They will be ruined! Mega power! Cool of the carpet. Inbound. Watch yourself.
No way!
I was just hold down back and around.
Yeah.
And
it sucks too because like, so technically that dust is reactable. It's 20 frame startup and like unreactable status is like 15 or like 14 or 15 frames, but it's like just barely there, so it's still really fast.
I'm wild! Yeah, never know Slim Jim!
Especially if you're looking for something else too.
Right.
Juicy snap. Never know baby machine. I'm wild! Yeah!
Don't know, this might kill you.
Goodbye!
Nope.
Right there.
I'm going to back off, that's for sure. With the Dolphins.
Yeah. Well, it's more... It's less knowing when to back off. It's more playing against bad players and baiting the like second dolphin, right?
Sure, right.
Because like at the lower difficulty or lower ladders, the dolphin down strike or whatever is just like the strongest thing because no one blocks, right?
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing is, I think a lot of them probably don't know that S Dolphin is minus, so you can't actually really do much after it.
Right.
So you know they're letting you get away with murder, basically. Which I massively respect you for already recognizing that fighting those kinds of players can be bad habit.
Yeah. Sure. Well, I think that's like it happened the other day. When the second or third day on PC last week, when I realized after my 4th May in a row on ladder or level 8 or whatever.
Right, yeah.
That it was all just Mays that are there because of bad habits. But it's good enough habit that it can beat a whatever, right?
Sure.
But the second that they start understanding that like you can block or how to like actually get in on shit, then they go to the next level.
Yep, exactly. Kill? Yeah. Maybe?
Yeah.
No!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, scaling.
I was drinking.
Yeah. Like sometimes it's exactly in that situation. Like sometimes you just don't know. Like the scaling is just so weird and it's not really predictable, so you just can't. Well, I mean it is predictable, but it's sometimes hard to read because of the
Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight these mega power. Yeah.
There's really a reason not Takara. Kind of? Sort of. There's some situations where I wouldn't because it is 2 frames slower.
Cool the crop. Well, look at that. Mega power.
Would you say this matchup is heavily favored in Pots?
No, I would say it's about even. I think they both have answers for each other. I think once May really once you really get down like the pressure strings that are super effective against Pot, or like because you do use air dash a lot, which is good, but it's also very reactable. So like I think a better approach would be like jumping in heavy, like jumping in and then like jumping back and then like jumping in and jumping back and then like jumping in and then jumping in and heavy, you know, sort of like try and get my anti-air timing off.
Right.
That's really, really strong. Because, you know, there's only so much I can contest you with in the air because you're so good.
Cool the crop.
Oh shit! I was not paying attention.
I thought it killed as well.
Yeah, May's guts are always surprising. Every time.
Yeah. I'm wild. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. I'm wild. Yeah. Yeah. Mega power. Cool the crop. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Cool the crop. Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Yeah, see? Yeah, because air dashing in is good and can get you good reward, but it's just so punishable with 6P.
Yeah,
That's dangerous.
Well, it's a thing that, like, I think most people at my level, right? They're like, oh, just 6P forehead, like it's become kind of a meme.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the answer, but it actually is the answer.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
And so most people don't find success with it.
Yeah.
So I've, once again, trained bad habits.
Yeah.
Because people just don't 6P. But the second that you actually 6P every single time, you never get in.
Yep.
It starts to make a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Avalanche! Mega power! Yeah! Avalanche! Yeah! Mega power!
Wait, what? How was that a counter? I was down back. Did you break my meter?
No, I don't know. Usually that only counters if you're pressing.
Go, you guys! They will be ruined.
There you go.
Cream of the crop. Cream of the crop.
Yeah, so that's where that mix is just so strong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pressing up nonstop. Like, you'd think after an hour I would stop doing that, but here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, no reason for me to jump right there.
I mean, other than I understand where the muscle memory and like the mindset is. It's just because May's air normals are so good. It's like, well, you want to be in the air because I can't really contest. Like, I can, but only in, you know, I have to time it more than you do, right? Because like your JH is so good, and you know you can do J2H and all that stuff. And you've got all these great air options.
Yeah, it's the first time that I like. It's weird because in order to hit that button, my entire hand changes position on the thing, on the stick, so I don't like it.
Right. Do you use a different button layout, or do you still use the same one?
Mine's pretty default. I have a dash bind, and then I have my RC and burst back row.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't use
those are crit on the opposite side of the
yeah, I don't use
stick.
The RC macro. I barely use the dash macro, so I kind of have to do some fucking Monster Hunter on.
I mean, what does dash macro even do with hot?
Backdash.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Danger. Some wild, Turn to the fight. Danger.
I did say burst right there twice. Was that rollback?
Could be. I didn't get it. Maybe you did some rollback. Our connection's pretty good though. Yeah, we only got one rollback frame.
Yeah, we had two at that point. That was good.
Avalanche.
Nice, good block.
Well, look at that.
Neither of us want to be in that situation.
Put that thing down. Mega power. Overload. Too cautious. I'm wild,
Yeah, I have the same problem where like when I play people and I just get to do like JH in for free and that kind of stuff, I get like close off of it, and then I play somebody who consistently 6Ps. It's just like
oh yeah.
Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight Slim Jim.
Like this is probably going to be bad for you in the long run.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to do basically just as much as I can, you know, like as much optimal stuff as I know how to do. I mean, I can't do karmic if it's bad stuff yet, but that's sort of so difficult to do in the middle of a combo. And I think the important thing is to recognize what kind of player you're playing against. Like, you know, instead of just like, you know, what's working against you might not work against somebody else, and what isn't working against you might work against somebody else. So it's important to like analyze what guys are playing rather than just sticking to the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wild, yeah.
Oh, I thought when it's counter, I connected there.
Can you give me just 1 second?
Yeah.
Thank you. Holy shit, PM Malou, thank you for the 69. I appreciate that. Thank you everybody for the resubs as well. Sci-Fry, Chino Azteca, thank you everyone. I appreciate that. Sorry, I have alerts muted just so I can have the conversation with JP. But thank you everybody for supporting the stream and supporting me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hi. Sorry, I'm focusing on the stream, but hello everybody. I am here and I do appreciate you. Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
So is there anything in particular that you are like feeling that you need that is not working, or that you think is like, is anything giving you trouble here?
No, I recognize what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
I'm just not doing anything to actually... honestly, I'm just enjoying, like, playing a lot of Guilty Gear. I'm usually, like... At this point, I'm usually done, so to speak.
Yeah,
like, I'm switching games.
Right.
This game's, at least for me, it's abysmal to stream. Like, I couldn't stream this game every single day on the channel, or it would just, like, go to shambles.
That's fair, yeah.
So I can't play all that often.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just kind of like wrote today off as like, today's stream is going to be awful for your general viewership, so just move forward.
Yeah, it's funny because this is like the only thing I've streamed for the past month. Like literally the only game. I don't think I've played I don't think I've streamed a different game other than this.
Yeah. Well, it's just my community doesn't care about fighting games.
Sure, that's fair.
They're two different streams.
Well, JP, I think they care about you and they want to be entertained by you.
My stream doesn't work like that.
Actually, are you gonna watch the new character reveal on Tuesday?
Maybe.
Okay.
Depends when it is. What? It's late at night, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, it might be because
I think it's at like 6 or 7 Pacific that night.
Yeah, I think it might be Japan time. Although you've got to be excited about all the new people getting into FF14.
I mean, not really, because you can't stream the game now.
Really?
Right? Like, I used to be able to sit on top of the category. Now it's like, oh, 100,000 viewers? Well, let's never play that game again. Right?
I didn't even think about that.
Because now when you play it, all the other leeches pop in afterwards with their 15k viewers, and so it's just like a field of leeches. If you have 100k viewers, the leeches will come. I think is the thing there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of destroyed that game also on the stream.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But it is what it is. I mean, that's the business, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. I mean, I'm just happy. I think the thing I'm most happy about Guilty Gear is it's a game I like and one that I think I'm okay at. And it's one that actually people want to watch now.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, before I was streaming, you know, Xrd for 150 people, you know, and now there's a lot more people interested in watching.
Yeah. Mega power. Inbound. I'm wild. Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
I'm wild. Slim Jim. I'm wild. Avalanche. I'm wild. Yeah. Pursuing target.
Sweat here. I'm sorry, everyone.
Timing on it is still pretty hard to land.
For what?
The 6P.
Oh, yeah. That sort of is a practicing. Plus, I can also change my air timing with JD, which I haven't really used too much. So, like, I can do this.
Yeah, to mix it up.
Yeah. Pod in Xrd was also ass. I mean, he was not great, but I don't think he was. I think he answered. How is Pod in Plus R? Pod was really good at Plus R. He's actually a pretty good character. He just had some really bad matchups, which is how grapplers are in all fighting games. Like, they're good on paper, because it's like, oh, you can do 1,000,000 damage in one hit, but it's like, oh, but you have to get in to actually do it.
Yeah.
That's how they function.
That's how it's always been.
Oh, I don't know why that hit. Is there anyone I play other than Pod? I always kind of wanted to learn another character. I'm always of that mindset. I don't know if anybody else is this way with fighting games, but it's like, I always feel like, well, the time I spend learning another character could be spent getting even better as the first character that I pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm in agreement.
Yeah. So it's like, sure, I could learn another character, but I'm already put, you know, X amount of hours into this guy, and like, if it took me how long to learn that guy, so I'm gonna have to start from not really the bottom, because at least you know the system mechanics, but you're gonna be a lot back on your expertise rating, and then but then I could just be putting those hours into the character I already play and get even better. So that's why.
No, I'm 100% agree.
Yeah.
I think there is a point, like, once you master your character, that learning other characters, or playing other characters to, like, learn how they work makes sense.
100%. Yes.
Like, mastering your character, there's very few people that are at that point in this game.
Right, absolutely. I mean, the game's only been out for a month. Yeah, like 5 weeks. So, yeah, you know, there's more ground to cover. It's funny, like, literally the only other game I was looking forward to this year so far is Diablo 2. And so, like, this is just gonna hold me off until then.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wild, yeah. I am the queen.
You like learning basic shit on other characters? It's really funny that you say that, because one time I accidentally selected Soul in a ranked match in Plus R, and I was actually able to win it just because I played so many Souls.
You knew what to do.
I just knew what to do. I was just like, okay, well, I know that I can, you know, DP into knockdown, and then do meaty gun flame, and then do, you know, 5k, and then like that stuff, and I was like, oh, I kind of know how to play this game. Or I kind of know how to play this character.
Slim Jim. Put that thing down. Avalanche. Queen of the crop.
No way.
DP, then DP again, then DP again. Yeah. Such is the Soul way.
Slim Jim. Avalanche. Damn it was Slim Jim. Yeah. Juicy snap. Never gonna beat me.
No, you were going for the corner grab.
Mega power. Yeah. I'm wild. Avalanche. Yeah.
Why does May lose color sometimes? The edges of the stage have like a grayness.
Yeah.
I actually kind of don't like the stage because of that. It's always,
really?
I always catch that. Well, it's always like when it happens, you're like, wait, why did my character change colors?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Well, yeah, I guess your character's like gray, but I noticed it right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's when you're in the shadow, it's like desaturated.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Huh, okay. Yeah, I just picked the stage because of the lag on it.
Oh, okay.
Some stages have more like lag on them than others.
Right.
During online. This is one of the best this time. The forest level has, like,
yeah, I played a handful of characters where that just sucks. I played PS4 people on PS5.
Yeah. Ooh.
Slim Jim. I'm down! Mega power! Queen of the crop.
I'm gonna jumping on
Yeah! Slim Jim. I'm wild!
Whoop.
Yeah! Yeah! Slim Jim. I'm down!
Yeah, so that PRC into Buster is like really strong, especially against
oh yeah,
air moves that only hit once.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm wild. Juicy snap. Never know, baby.
God damn it, happened again.
Whoa.
Ah, I fucked up the combo.
Ooh, good throw. Nice, there you go.
Queen of the crop. Slim Jim. I'm down!
Oops.
Right now! Tonight! Yeah! Yeah!
There you go.
I went for the air punch and just
Oh.
completely whipped.
Oh no. Yeah, I think that's why I got the kind of hit.
I'm wild! Yeah!
Woo. That's what I
I'm
missed.
wild! You never know what's Slim Jim!
Oh yeah, it's getting in the air and just getting obliterated by that.
Yeah, that move is
Mega
so
power!
in the air.
Mega power!
Yeah, I definitely make the mistake of like going left or right with the air jump. Whereas
Yeah.
if I just did a straight up vertical jump and hit that, 90% of the people would hit it.
Yep. Yeah.
I thought we were having steamed clam.
I think really the only person that can contest you in the air is maybe Faust. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like with JH.
I mean, oh yeah. Dude, Faust is talk about just like, I described him as the Valorant of Guilty Gear. Because there's so much happening on your screen, you just have no idea what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's a really funny way of putting that, actually. Because every time, related, anytime I try watching a Valorant stream, I'm like,
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
yeah, but especially because his items are different now than they used to be. He used to have way better items, but
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I missed the jump though.
Juicy snap.
What items did Faust used to have? So he used to have a black hole that would suck both of you into the center, and it would let him gatling a bunch of his enemies together. He had a...
He used to be insane, right?
Oh,
like, he
was
used to be #1 character.
He wasn't #1, but he was really strong. He had an unblockable springboard that would launch you like all the way up to the top of the screen. He had a barrel of oil that if he threw the bag at it, it would explode into a huge column of fire. But if any move that was on fire hit it, it would do the same thing. He had a... he also had jackpot items, which were like super versions of the items that he had. And so when he did Jackpot Meteor, he would get this like humongous meteor that took up like 2/3 of the screen and would like fall really slowly. Yeah, it was really cool.
Queen of the crop. When you're down and out.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Are you gonna do the Diablo 2 thing, or are you just gonna stick with Path of Exile?
What, in terms of playing it?
Yeah, in terms of playing it.
Well, I mean, I'll play PoE, because PoE's leagues. I'm more of like a league PoE player.
Oh, sure, okay.
In the sense of, if a new league comes out, I'll play it for like a week or two.
Sure.
But Diablo, I think, comes out. So there's a PoE league next Friday.
Oh, wow.
And then Diablo comes out in the middle of August, I think, right?
I think it's September.
Okay, yeah. So then the next PoE league will be... I guess it will be September. So I guess we'll have to see.
Oh, yeah. Faust also had a poison flask that would do damage over time, which is really good. And then, but the big one that he had, well, not big, but kind of funny, was he had a helium flask that didn't do anything except make your character's voice switched up.
Huh.
I'm wild, yeah. I'm wild.
I was at the wall corner and I was decided to burst.
I'm wild. Avalanche. Avalanche. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to charge into that.
Oh, it was close.
Nice.
Think my strategy. Juicy snap. Never gonna make me fight me, Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Go, you gods!
I'm wild, yeah. Yeah. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. When you're down and out. Queen of the crop. Slim Jim. I'm down.
September 23rd for Diablo. That makes sense.
Oh, tight. Okay.
That might be July, August, September, or maybe October is when the next one comes out.
Oh.
Because it's every 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing with PoE is it's like a brand new game every 3 months.
Is it really that changed?
Oh yeah, like next week's patch, they basically said the game is like gonna be wildly different.
Yeah. Slim Jim. Damn it, it was Slim Jim. I'm wild, yeah. So the champion at any time.
There you go. That's exactly how you get over that.
Yeah. I think I either was late on the backdash or you just blocked perfectly so that you could actually hit the low regardless.
The 2D.
Yeah.
Damn it, it was Slim Jim. Woo. I'm wild, yeah. Break it out. Tonight. Yeah.
God, there's so much risk. That's insane.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I do it so much. It's because you can build so much risk off of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Put that thing down. Mega power. Mega power.
I went up there both times like a dumbass. Like this time it's gonna work.
Which is because like it's because yes, that'll beat like Hot Buster, but Meaty Garda is just such a good move. It's so good. It just shuts down like every option.
Slim Jim.
Like to the point where it clashes with supers and DPs. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
Well, you are an odd fellow, but I'm...
Oh, you gods! They will soon ruin!
Slim Jim. Mega power.
Whoa.
So fast, put that thing down. Mega power.
Yeah, so sometimes if you know that your opponent is going to jump after the meeting.
Oh yeah, you just made it. Yeah.
Juicy snap. Never gonna beat me like her. Yeah. Goodbye.
So the weird thing that they changed, in my opinion, is wall break didn't used to kill in the early betas. So it would take you down to just 1 HP, so you could still have a chance to come back. I don't know if I like this change more or less. I definitely think it's cool that wall breaks can kill, but at the same time, it's like...
It's kind of, I mean, I don't necessarily mind it.
Sure.
It is the type of thing where it's like, if you know a wall break is coming, you can do things like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Right? And I think certain characters have wall break, like, Mei has one button wall break, right? So...
Oh, which she does?
Yeah, like this, that right there.
Yeah.
Or rather, that right there is one button.
Wow.
It's just heavy.
That's insane. That's crazy.
Right here. See, that's all one button. That's all like one thing.
That's nuts.
That's just heavy.
That's crazy. And she just wall breaks on that.
Yeah, and you can finish it off with super too if you want to get the wall bounce on the other side.
Yeah, the Oki.
That's what I should be doing more often. Oh. You just wall break off the super.
Yeah. Because as long as the last hit is a super, then you'll get the Oki. I think every super wall breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
One thing the timing is different, obviously, for every character, but like down heavy is just so strong against anti-air.
Oh yeah.
You can actually time it, but I just don't know how to time it properly.
Yeah,
because I don't play enough.
It's got the big swing, right?
Yeah, that right there.
Special cancel that.
Yeah. Cool of the crop. Some wild. Turn to this right here. Avalanche. Jump them out of it. Turn to this fight.
Every super except Faust's wall breaks, I think. Oh, poor Faust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess both of his supers are just bizarre.
Okay, he's definitely a reader. He's always
I actually hate fighting the boss.
Really?
Yeah. He's so random, dude.
Well, and that's, I mean, it's funny because it's the same problem for Faust in that, you know, he has to deal with whatever item he gets to, and that's what made Faust players previously, like, so good, is it's like you have to have the situational awareness to say, like, oh, I got oil drum, or oh, I got black hole, what can I do with this?
I'm sorry, everyone.
And then he had this weird, he had a stance called pogo stance, where he would like stand up on his scalpel.
Huh.
And then like, he could like sort of lean backwards or forwards, and then that would open up like other combos because he would like convert into it, which was an attack, and then like bounce people off the wall with his normals off the pogo stance. It was pretty cool.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 100% what it was.
See, like if I just did that every time he jumped in, he would stop jumping in. But the timing of it is, I think you can actually beat it.
If you do the JD. That.
Yeah, you can definitely beat it on that. Because it actually delays it, right? So it throws off the timing.
Yeah, it stops your air momentum and then restarts it with the JD attack.
Yeah.
So no matter where you are in the jump, you'll just stop for like a few frames.
Yeah.
Avalanche.
Steve Ham.
Proceeding through mission flat.
Go, you gods! They will soon ruin.
Damn it, it was Slim Jim.
Can you 6P the, yeah, why didn't that go through?
I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't holding it up enough.
Can you 6P the butt slam?
Yes. 6P will beat it clean. It's just the timing is weird.
Oh yeah.
And it gets a clean counter hit too, so if you can do it.
Oh,
like,
Avalanche. Well, look at this. Juicy snap. Never gonna be pushing hard.
this.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Well, because the wall slam, I think, is what
Yeah, the
killed.
wall break. The wall break. That's one thing that's nice about that mix-up is or
Goes
about
the
that.
entire fucking screen.
Yeah, it goes really far, and since Knuckle is always a guaranteed wall break,
Yeah.
you just do it that way.
God, she like lets everyone know for about 5 seconds that that ability is coming off.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny to me. Is that meterless?
No.
I didn't see.
I spent.
Did you purple RC there?
Yeah, I purple RC. So if you do Heat Knuckle and then you purple RC dash forward, you get you can continue.
Avalanche! Yeah! Avalanche! Yeah! Avalanche! When you're down and out! Mega! Slim Jim! Damn it, it was Slim!
You got neutral.
I am the queen! When you're down and out! When you're down and out!
What? Why did you end up over there?
Queen of the crop.
Man, that is a crazy. Seeing that enough times, I understand how crazy that mix-up is now with the dust.
That is a really...
It's like the biggest guess of like, if I go down or back.
Yep. It's really, really, really strong. So you basically just want to... You always want to be down backing that. And reacting to the dust. But the dust is admittedly 20 frames, like I said, so it is still pretty quick.
Yeah, you can definitely like see that it's happening. And hopefully dodge.
Put that thing down! Queen of the crop. Queen of the crop. Well, look at this! Mega power! Slim Jim. Slim Jim! Yeah.
I like how that move like lifts my character up.
Oh, what, 2S?
The grab. Like the character was like 10 frames or 10 pixels lower rather.
Yeah.
And then it lifts the character back up to be a perfect diagonal.
Yeah. Woo!
Turn to the fight! I'm wild! Yeah! Avalanche! I'm wild! Slim Jim. Avalanche! Put that thing down!
Damn, it's so hard to instant block consistently.
Yeah! Yeah! Turn to the fight! Put that thing down! Queen of the crop.
Yep. It's like that. Like literally just doing that.
Proceeding with initial plan.
Ah, you're welcome. Now, I have to go home and make sure.
Go, you gods! I will do ruin!
Yeah! Turn!
Like that was right.
The dolphin was like in my hitbox.
It was in your stomach.
Yeah.
Avalanche! Damn it, it was Slim Jim! Queen of the crop. Damn it, it was Slim Jim! I'm wild! Avalanche! Turn it! Damn it, it was Slim Jim! Turn it and fight!
Oh.
Turn it and fight!
That should have connected.
Too cautious. Inbound.
Steve Hams.
Proceeding with initial plan.
Go, you gods! My road is ruined!
The wild, yeah! Juicy snap. Never don't make me fight. Cool of the crop. Oh yeah. When you're down and out. Avalanche. Yeah.
Yep, but I backdashed because I didn't think it was going to confirm.
Yeah.
My road is ruined!
Fuck this. I'm wild, yeah. I am the cool. Turn. Make that critical save.
Oh, that was your gold burst.
Yeah. Turn and fight. Turn and fight. Turn and turn. The cream of the crop.
How did you just notice May's face?
Oh no, I missed the combo.
Oh.
I did all that to fucking conditioning to just block, and then I missed the fucking overhead.
Okay, I actually have to head to a monthly that's happening right now that I completely forgot. Yeah. But good games, man.
Good games. Thanks for playing with me.
Yeah, of course, anytime. Literally, let me know anytime you want to play. I think we played like upwards of 75 games or something like that. Yeah.
I was just excited to constantly nonstop match and not get upset.
Yeah. GG's, man. And like seriously, anytime you want to practice or you want feedback or whatever, just let me know. I'm always I'm loving the Fight Me series. It's really good.
Yeah, it's awesome to have Justin and now also you kind of help me through all of this. So I'm enjoying it.
For sure. Yeah, I can tell you're definitely improving. I mean, for somebody that doesn't play fighting games at all, you are absolutely getting a lot better. So
I'm trying.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, for sure.
Plan.
Anyways,
right. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, I'll catch you later.
Yep. See ya.
Bye. Okay, chat. I'm heading out to a monthly. I'll be back later, maybe. But I just wanted to do this thing today. Wait, is he still going? If he's going, I'm gonna send you all over to JP. But yeah, okay, he is. Okay. Yeah. But thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm going to a monthly that's happening right now, so I'm gonna, it'd be nice to play some in-person gear, which is really fun. But I'll catch you later. Take care, everybody. See you around.